Well, hi guys, it's Crypto Crazy here, or Christian. I'm the CEO of Liquid Loans. I'm also joined by my fellow co-founder, Scottish Dave, also known as Dave. G'day, Dave. How you going?
Mate, I'm exhausted. Look at my eyes. I am so tired right now. It's been a big night here down under with launching of the website and stuff. But no, buddy, I'm doing amazing. How you doing?
Yeah, no, you've done a fabulous job, mate. And I know that the release has just come out, so we're pretty excited about that. And look, obviously today's about the YouTube channel. But more importantly, we've got a really important announcement to make to the community. And I think we're very excited about this. I know Dave and I have been very keen to have this guy join us, and we're really happy to bring him on board. Dave, do you want to speak to who it is? Do you want to reveal? How do we want to do this?
Yeah, look, I think this individual is somebody that I've followed for a little while, but outside of the crypto space. I've been really impressed with his content. His accent, which is a bit of a key giveaway, his accent absolutely resonates with me. I am married to an English lady, and this gentleman is an English lad, and he's he's a classy guy. He's very well educated. He absolutely knows his stuff in the health and fitness industry. And as I think you're about to find out, he knows his stuff really well in the crypto space as well. So yeah, absolutely delighted to have him on board. I think he's an amazing addition to the team. He's very relationship driven and not transactional as you and I are, and as the team are. So super excited to introduce him. Yeah. Absolutely.
So should we bring him in? Should we reveal?
Yeah, it's like a drum roll, big fanfares and all that going on. Yeah, give me 1 sec. Hold on. Here we go. Buddy, how are you, mate?
Hey, welcome, Matt.
Wow, I'm blushing. That was too much.
Now, before we go, because some people are going to look at your name on screen and think, who's Matt? They might recognize your name, but do you want to do a quick intro as to your TG handle, your YouTube handle?
Yeah, thanks. So yeah, formerly Miyamoto on YouTube, Telegram, on Twitter, but my real name's Matt, and yeah, people now know I'm not a samurai from Japan. I'm an English guy from London.
And do you know what the funny thing is? We've got an Aussie, we've got a Scot, and we've got an Englishman, and we don't need subtitles to be able to make this video happen. It's amazing that we can actually understand each other. I'm super impressed. Welcome, buddy. Great to have you on the team, mate, and great to have you championing and leading our YouTube channel. Your title is Head of Media, Content and Delivery, am I right?
That's correct. Yeah, no, I'm head of media at Liquid Loans. And can I just say, like, before I even spoke to you guys, I was super bullish on the project. I heard about it a few months ago. I was really excited about it. And then out of the blue, Cristian sent me an email. I jumped on a call. Dave, you were there. And just seeing your passion and your drive and what you want to bring to the community of PulseChain and DeFi in general was quite infectious. And here we are today talking.
And can I say, Matt, I love the studio, mate. The colouring, everything's perfect.
Thank you. We've got some Liquid Loans, some PulseChain colouring going on here, so pleased with how it's turned out.
Yeah, awesome.
Matt, do you want to share a little bit about your background, maybe for those of you, and I'm sure most in the PulseChain community would recognise your face. I know the founder of PulseChain, Richard Hart, has tweeted out a couple of times that it's great to see new upcoming YouTubers like yourself, albeit you're not as new with a number of subs on your own channel. But do you want to share a little bit about your PulseChain Hex background, kind of what your crypto experience is and what's brought you to this point so far?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I was lucky actually. Richard Hart tweeted out one of my videos, and that got me a bit of exposure in the old Hex and PulseChain community. But I've been in crypto for about a year now. I've known about crypto for a lot longer than that. But of course, had my head in the sand, thinking it was all about ETFs or precious metals. I got into Bitcoin, Ethereum, went down the rabbit hole like a lot of people, got burnt, made some money, lost some money, came across Hex, came across True DeFi, sacrifice for PulseChain, and here we are waiting with bated breath for PulseChain to come out, and that's where we are today, really. So it's been a wild ride, and as it always is in crypto, I can't wait for PulseChain to come out. I can't wait for 2022. And yeah, just looking forward to all the amazing things that are going to come out of this new ecosystem that we're all going to have.
Matt, I've really enjoyed a lot of your streams and just watched you grow into crypto. And sometimes, though, there's some of the discussion sort of goes down to rabbit holes that how on earth did we get to this point? But it's been really fun to watch you guys and particularly your channel sort of grow and evolve. And we're really pleased to have you on board, mate. So welcome and congratulations, really.
Yeah, thanks. No, I'm really proud to join this team. It's not only what you guys are doing, but the energy, the vision that you guys are bringing. And like I said, it's infectious. Jumping on that call and then speaking to you guys every week since, I've been learning a lot, and I hope just to bring like lots of value to the content, to the YouTube channel. And, you know, as we've discussed, we want to make as much content as we can. We want to grow the YouTube channel and really just give value to the PulseChain ecosystem and see how it goes from there. But I also like to ask you guys, because obviously, Dave, you're the COO, and Cristian, you're the CEO. Maybe you could give us a little background about yourself and tell everyone watching what you're doing at the protocol.
I feel like the water boy sometimes. So no, I was going to say, Cristian, you go first. I'm literally the water boy carrier, you know, water carrier. No, you go, buddy. I'm
Well, look, maybe I'll give some context. I think sort of Dave and I connected quite a little while back now, and you know, I was on one of the Telegram groups, and Dave reached out and said, "Listen, I really like how you think, blah blah blah. Would like you to join a particular group." Did that, and we formed a really good relationship around that, and we bonded really quickly. I could tell that Dave was the sort of guy that he makes things happen. So that's really important to me, and I think, given my background, the nature of the work that I've always done, I've been very much on the how could you say it? The strategic end of the work, which basically means you come in with the plans, and you always need people that can really execute to actually deliver. And Dave had that. That's not to say that he's not strategic. He's very strategic in his thinking, but he also had that capability. So the two of us actually worked together really well. And look, I'd been exploring a number of protocols, and you know, quite selfishly had been considering looking at Pulse, had invested in Pulse, had invested in Hex, and kept wondering, well, you know, how do I actually extract value out of this thing, out of Pulse, particularly if it's going to have the sort of parabolic gains that we're all hoping it will have. Don't want to be caught out in a situation that I can't extract some value out of the system. And so I floated that with Dave, and I floated it with a number of other team members that you'll hopefully get to meet soon. But initially, these guys didn't bloody listen. You know, they weren't listening to me. It's like, here we go. Cristian's come up with another harebrained idea. What's he up to now? The only guy that actually took some notice was Dave, and he said, "Cristian, you're onto something." I said, "I know. Let's make this happen." And between the two of us, we sort of said, you know what? We initially had thought that we could actually bring these people over, the original developers, to PulseChain, but we weren't successful. And I said to Dave, "Mate, why don't we do this?" And he said, "Yeah, let's do this." And so that's how our journey started. And here we are today. And I look around us and I think, my God, we've obviously got you joining the team. That's fantastic. We also have a really solid core group of in our team that actually helps support us. Significant number of admin supporters within the Telegram group that are also doing a hell of a lot of work to provide the education and inspire people into what the hell is liquid loans. And it's just been quite a journey. And to think about it, I think, not even 6 months, and we've come such a long way. Dave, would you say pretty much the same, that it's been an incredible journey up until now?
Stressful, I think, is a better word. I don't know if it's incredible. Yeah, no, look, it's been, you know, I think because both you and I come from business backgrounds, because we have strong commercial business experience from having run businesses ourselves, and we understand how to take something from concept and scale it through to the growth phase into an operating entity that's I guess profitable, that's functional, that's adding value. Because we get experience in that, we just figured, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I certainly figured if we just apply the same methodology we've done in business to something in the crypto space, it's somewhat a rinse and repeat process. Use all your knowledge, your experience, your wisdom to be able to execute. And I think we've done that really, really well. So when you said 6 months, I'm thinking it's actually not 6 months. I was looking the other night at when we had registered the domain name, and I think it was in September or something. So I mean, literally, you're only talking about, maybe 3.5 months. Yeah. But it has been pretty stressful. It certainly feels that. Hey, buddy, how are you, mate?
Who's this guy?
Hey, guys.
Who's Jaxa?
Hey, I've got another Aussie on the call.
I've just dragged myself out of bed, so
he's come straight from the lunar landing. And he's got all the logos sorted out. Jesus, he's so advanced.
I keep getting more and more. Just keep racking up those logos.
I'm loving the moon background. It's very, very, very liquid loans and branding.
Yeah,
I love it.
I was going to say that.
Where's the lightsaber?
I'm working on that.
So Jeremy, just
That's
before
awesome.
we launch in, mate, I've got to commend you the content you've produced recently. I sat this morning because I either try to go for a surf, the surf is crap, so I've gone for my walk, and I like listening to content. And here's Jeremy, and I'm thinking, this stuff's really good. Hang on, he's just revealed Matt before we did.
I thought there was a bit of a timing issue there, and I realised you guys had dropped the link to the new website as well, and I sort of said this is a bit of an exclusive here. It turns out it wasn't.
We were
So I
just
think
trying to
Matt
do
started-
one-upmanship
Matt-
on
yeah.
you, buddy.
Matt started to get sort of comments earlier, so he's had a few people reach out.
You beat us
sort
to
of
it,
asking.
Jack. You beat us to it by a couple of hours.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry to ruin your parade. But welcome anyway, Matt.
Thanks, man. It's really good to speak to you. And I've been following you guys for a while on the DS with the Aussies, and I was tuning in. Well, it's Tuesday lunchtime for me, but it's late at night for you guys. And I always appreciate all the content and the laughs you guys have. Aussies know how to have a laugh.
Thanks, mate. Yeah,
By the way, now that it's all Aussies and one Englishman, can you see what's behind me? Can you see? Hang on, I'll
Debatable.
try and get out of the way.
Is it the Ashes?
I'm balancing this out with the Scottish thing, just to be clear, all right? It's literally,
listen.
and I
Listen,
even brought my own Scotland T-shirt just for the Brits out there, for the Scots out there. Yeah, just.
You know what? I'm born and raised in London, but I actually don't have any English blood. My dad's Chinese and my mother's Irish. So, well, she's Irish.
What a
she's
combination!
What a combination!
So I'm well. She's actually born and raised in London herself, but my grandmother's from Ireland, and so yeah, I'm a big mongrel basically. But
I think most of us are, especially in Australia.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
so, Jack, so what have you been working on recently?
So spending a lot of time on the liquid loan stuff, obviously. Just done a series of videos that we dropped late last night, my time. Really just short explainers. What I'm finding is that the white paper, it's a bit of a read, and a lot of people are a bit lazy. They won't go and read it. So I just want to do a series of short videos that just break it down, like 10-minute videos where you can just tune in for that small amount of time, shortest attention span, and just learn something about the system. And then if you watch the rest of that series, it'll piece it all together, so you've got a pretty good understanding of how it all works. But yeah, I've called that series Behind the Scenes, and hopefully I can bring a few of our trials and tribulations to the people, and they can go on a bit of a journey with the team as we bring this to market.
Yeah,
Nice. I might start stealing some content from you.
I love it, Jackson.
Cheers.
Honestly, it was really good. I'm sitting there
Cool.
thinking,
Thanks, mate.
That's bloody awesome work. So well done.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Jake, so just so that you know, obviously the website launched, 10 or 12 hours ago. Kind of feels like 50% done to me, although most people, and even those that are watching this video right now, probably wouldn't really know the difference. But I'm happy to share screen with you guys in a couple of minutes, but we have a media kit coming, and inside the media kit is going to be display ads, email templates, SMS templates. It's a whole bunch of marketing collateral in there that people can actually, shareable marketing collateral that people can pass on to family, friends, and the network. But I mentioned that because we've also got a light paper coming. So that's going to be a cut down, more digestible version of the white paper. Instead of 26 pages, it'll be about 4. We've got an e-brochure coming. We've got some flyers coming. So we're really building a library of solid marketing assets to help the community, as I say, share and digest a little bit faster than they have been, because the white paper is a deep dive read. It can be complicated for some. It's complicated for me, and I was part of the team that put it together.
Yeah, like most things, like most things, you've got to read it half a dozen times for it to sink in. It was the same with the HEX contract when the layman's guide. Like I read that, I reckon, 10 times or more. Yeah. And every time you read it, you pick up something else, and you go, okay, well, that now I get that. It gels now.
But I reckon even when you were reinforcing all of that content in the video streams you've just done, that would have really cemented a lot of it for you as well, right?
Well, that's what I found, and it doesn't matter. So I've been an educator in the property space. I've been an educator in the crypto space for a number of years now. And it's not until you actually have to teach people something, that's when you actually learn how things work. Because you don't want to get up and make a fool of yourself. So you've got to understand things. Some people might.
Every day.
So listen, I've reached out to some of the other team members to come in. I think, Jess always is going to be late to the party, so I've asked him to sort of join us in a minute. So hopefully he comes on board.
So maybe we can have a look at the website while we're waiting for Jesse to turn up.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm happy to share it. I just hope it works. Please.
Fingers
All right,
crossed.
give me a second.
Give it a go.
Let me just share it here.
Jeremy, have you got a Santa hat, by the way?
Oh, I probably do have somewhere.
Am I the only one? I didn't get the memo about the Santa hats.
Hi guys, just so that you know, I've actually got my entire Santa outfit with me here. And shout out to DJ Cryptomatic for putting together an amazing stream the other night with
I did see that actually. That's good.
Cool tunes in there. It was some of the drops were amazing. And thanks, buddy, for having me with my Santa hat, Santa outfit on. You did a quality job, buddy. You really did. Can you guys see the website on screen?
We can.
Awesome. So I'm going to make this like a 60-second quick overview. It's liquidloans.io for anybody that wants to know, as you'll see up at the top there. We built the site on React, which for anybody that has a bit of dev experience knows that it's kind of the next level above WordPress. It's definitely so much faster, and I believe that the user experience will be much more enjoyable. And why do we do that? Because we built the dApp in React as well. So we're trying to keep a seamless experience from website straight into the dApp. And the button up in the top right-hand side, launching soon, usually will, or when we launch the dApp, will actually say open dApp here. So short term, it's going to have a media kit in there. But yeah, website is what website is. We've kind of gone for this futuristic sort of technologically driven website. Somebody said to me the other day it was neon-like. I don't know if that's the right term, but anyway,
Cyberpunk?
I think all the cyberpunk's probably a good way to put it. Yeah, because I think above the fold here just kind of covers off the major things: algorithmic stablecoin, low collateral ratio, no repayment schedule, immutable, governance-free, no admin keys. I know that the community have been asking for these things, and they've been asking for reinforcement of these things. So we're just saying up front and center, bang, straight away. This is exactly what this protocol will do when we finally deploy.
Have you noticed that Jex's background's almost mimicking the website? I reckon you flogged it.
I think I did.
I stole the website design on Jex's background.
I'm pretty hard on websites, and I've seen this, and I fell in love with this design. I reckon it's awesome. They just nailed it. So
what about the little stars in the background? Oh, here he comes. Always late to the party. G'day, Jess.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? So the benchmark for success in the website before we go down is genuinely my hand on my heart here is Jesse's opinion. Jesse, what do you reckon, buddy? Have we done a decent enough job for you?
I think the website looks amazing. You hid it from me. I was the last person to see it.
Do you know why? Because I knew that if we'd shared it with you first, everybody would see it within 3 seconds. I get it, mate. But I'm glad you like it. It's been a bit of a labour of love, and we're taking on board your feedback. A few of the little things that you asked me to change overnight, we're done this morning. So we're moving in the right direction. And it's a process, launching a website as well. It's not a one and done, finished piece of marketing. It's constantly going to change. I was just telling the lads, I'll just run down here, Jesse, but I was just telling the lads that we've got a fair bit of content. It kind of feels like it's 50% finished to me, but we've got a fair bit more content to add. So above the fold, you can see if I click on the watch the video, there's a teaser video there. It's a 60-second video. Obviously, you can read the white paper. That's just a pop out.
Are we live?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, mate, we're recording. So by the way, Jesse, at the appropriate time, we need you to bring down your guitar and sort of share what you've been working on.
All right. Hey, welcome to the chaos. You're a rabid bunch.
Baptism of fire.
So I'm literally just going to round this out. I mean, people can go onto liquidloans.io, which I strongly encourage you to do, and have a browse around and see what the website's got to offer. Obviously, above the fold, moving down to the sort of dApp. That's a screenshot of roughly what the dApp is going to end up looking like. From a development standpoint, and just so that everybody's aware, we're virtually done. We've got a couple of loose things that need to be fixed up, which will be sorted soon enough. But we're virtually done, and our dApp is our dApp's been designed, functionality and everything's there. So just a quick screenshot. Obviously, some of the key benefits as we're scrolling down here. I don't know if it's buffering on your side. It's buffering a little bit on mine, but anyway, so you can keep. Yeah, I think it's kind of okay. So the website is what the website is. Now, one of the things that I do, actually two of the things I want to show you quickly is We built out a knowledge base. And if you click on knowledge, you'll end up on docs.liquidloans.io. So for anybody that has lingering questions about the protocol that doesn't want to read the white paper, open up docs.liquidloans.io, go to the search bar on the top right-hand side, type in your question, and then you're good to go. And you'll literally find any part on this knowledge base, answers to any questions that you've got. And I think this is really useful for quick responses.
I'd like to back that up as well, because you gave me that before it was released, and I've been reading through that docs.liquidloans.io, and it's a great place to go. So if anyone has got any questions, have a read through that, and then if they can't find the answer there, definitely go over to the Telegram group where our superstar admins and mods are there 24/7 answering questions. So either way, you're covered.
Yeah, and you'll always find Jesse in the chat. So he's always there, straightening things out, clearing any confusion for people. And Jesse, honestly, mate, I was saying to Jeremy earlier, or Jexa earlier, that I really like the content that he's just put out. But I should point out the work that you do in the Telegram group to explain things to people is second to none, mate. So you do a fabulous job.
I actually in Telegram, not just in our outside of, not just in Telegram group, our Liquid Loans group, but outside of our group as well, man. You're just everywhere. You're absolutely relentless, Jesse. I'm so proud to be associated with what you do. It's just incredible.
He's looking stunned. He thinks he never gets praise.
he gets praise all the time from me anyway, Jesse. I'm sure you'd agree. It's a man crush I have on you, buddy. I just love what you do, mate.
I just want the world to know about this thing. It's going to make people hodl and never sell. Never sell, right? Where else have you heard that narrative before? Everywhere you go in all of crypto, all you can hear is people talk about, I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell when I reach this target or that target or this target or that target. And we're the only ones running around with the narrative saying, listen, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Do we know if... Sorry, mate. You go.
I was just going to say, it's funny you say that, because I'm noticing those comments come from all the influencers now as well. It's like, what's your exit plan? How are you going to, when we reach the peak, what are you going to sell out? What are you going to keep? That's the narrative that's going through the whole of crypto at the moment, is when do we flee for the exits? Because they can all sense that maybe we're getting to a market peak, and there's going to be carnage again on a lot of projects. So all those projects that are just hot potatoes, people are going to dump them. So yeah.
So
Dave, you've just been scrolling through different parts of the website. Obviously, we're on to.
Do you know why? Because I can't see you guys on screen. Because I'm literally, I can't see you on screen because I'm sharing my main screen. So yes, funny. I have been. Hey, Jesse. See you now.
And you've got your umbrella in the background there, Jesse, with a bit of light.
Yeah, I got
it set up.
We do some.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
That is a pretty slick setup.
Why don't you stand over there? Stand over there.
Hi, Matt. Are you watching the standards here? This is impressive.
I know. I've just been outdone here.
My goodness.
Well, I need to get a moon green screen or a full-on studio.
No, I don't know.
Do you have an umbrella in your background?
Unfortunately not.
No. This was intended to be us sort of revealing sort of Matt to the community. But I'm itching to hear Jesse's song. What do you reckon? Can we get him to strum a few tunes? Jesse,
should we have a Christmas song for this time of year? maybe an outro.
Is this the time to reveal Jesse's Liquid Loan song?
Get your hat out.
Mine's in another room.
Nice.
Hang on. Come on.
Yeah,
do we have a drum roll? Here we go.
I'm never selling, no.
Come on, Jeremy.
I'm never letting my pulse go. I'm holding that forever. Yeah, I'm taking a loan. 0 interest, yeah. And no keys. Oh, amazing wealth creation in the liquid loan seas. I'm never selling, no. I'm never letting my pulse go. I'm holding out forever. Yeah, I'm taking a loan.
Yay!
Wow. Wow.
Good work,
10.
buddy.
That's awesome.
Nice
man.
work.
Matt,
That's
when I
amazing.
heard this the other day, I said to Jesse, is there any chance you can get algorithmic stablecoin in the lyrics?
I reckon
That's
he
a
might,
winner for me
I
if
reckon
you
he
can.
will. That's good. Well done, Jesse.
Matt, a huge welcome to the team. This video is very much about you, but you've done less talking than everybody else. And I'm sure in the coming days, weeks, and months and beyond, the community are going to hear a bucket load of content from you. Any last words, anything you want to leave us with, any questions you want to ask us before we kind of wrap this up?
No, I'm really happy to be here. Like I said before, from the first phone call, I knew I was on to speaking to some decent people who are doing a good thing. And I'm really glad to join the team. And I'd just like to say on behalf of Liquid Loans, I'm sure you guys want to say too, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. I'm really looking forward to 2022 and bringing so much value to the community through content, through the Liquid Loans protocol and everything that's in store. So I'm sure you guys want to sign off as well and say something yourself.
Yeah. Well, firstly, welcome again, Matt. Thank you very much for agreeing to join the team. We're really happy about that. And for all the community out there, not just obviously those interested in Liquid Loans, but the broader community in Hex and Pulse, we hope you have a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy start to the new year.
Yeah, likewise, guys. Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope you get to spend it with your friends and family. And I think 2022 is going to be a cracking year. We've had a bit of an interesting year the past year or two, but I think things seem to be set for a really awesome 2022. So I hope everyone makes the most of it.
And
my streamer's not working, so I can't actually leave any final comments. I'm just going to say Merry Christmas with subtitles at the bottom and hope everybody understands it. Sorry, Jesse.
Yeah.
Matt, welcome to the team. I think we're going to have a great time. We're going to do great things in this Liquid Loans / Pulse community. It's going to be insane the amount of people that are going to get some benefit out of this and do some fun things. Everyone out there, enjoy your holidays. Don't stare at the Telegram too much like I do. Get out there and enjoy some of your family too. Happy holidays.
Awesome.
Happy holidays.
Thanks, guys.
So if you'd like to stay up to date with all our content, do hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon so you're notified every time we drop new videos and new content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.